Hello everyone and welcome to another video of MLB The Show Franchise Mode. In this one, the Chicago White Sox are at home against the Baltimore Orioles. We are at risk of being swept. They won the first 2 games of the series. Now they're looking to win number 3. The White Sox looking to at least take 1 game at home. We're 6-5. They're 8-3. They won the first game by 1 and the second game by 5 runs. So the White Sox looking to have a big performance tonight. Out of pitcher, guess who? Davis Martin. He has had a great 2 games to start off the season, but now facing a huge lineup here. Up first, Jackson Holliday. First pitch, ball 1. We are officially underway here. Second pitch fouled off. It's a 1-1 count now. Martin, the next pitch. That one hit, and it's through for a single to start the game. Gunnar Henderson, a future MVP. Up next, strike 1, 1-1. That's a swing and a miss, 1-2. Got another swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pete Alonso, the former New York Met, is up with 1 out and a runner on first. 0-1. Hits it to the first baseman. Double play. Pitching for the Orioles, Chris Bassett. 2 games, only pitched 8 innings. Lost one of them, a 10.13 ERA. Montgomery up. Bottom of the first, 2 outs. Hasn't had a great start to the season. Hits it. It does get a single there. Up the middle. Next up, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch. Strike 1. Sinker in there. 0-1 count. Bassett. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Over 1,000 career hits in 11 seasons for Benintendi. That is an accomplishment in himself. Oh, got him looking to end the first. For the second, Taylor Ward starts off Baltimore. Got traded for, was it Grace? What's his name? Grayson? Something Grayson or Grayson something. The pitcher. And right there gets a single. Got traded over the offseason. Jeremiah Jackson up. Past the third baseman. That's a single. Back-to-back there. 1 out in the top of the second now. There's a strike. Davis Martin trying to control the damage for the White Sox because Colton Cowser has blown this game open. That one is also deep. Back. And caught at the wall. Bottom of the second, 1 out. Austin Hayes is up. Didn't see him in the last video. He needed some rest. Now he's back. He's been one of the hotter hitters on our team. Swing and a miss at a slurve. An opportunity to crush something. And missed it. Swing and a miss. Gets the K. Top of the third here. Jackson Holliday. Starting it off for Baltimore. First pitch misses. Ball 1. He went on that pitch. Strike 1. That one high. Ball 2. The 2-1 count is fouled off by Holliday. He's 1 for 1 on the day. The 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. The third, 1 out. Gunnar Henderson up. First pitch at the bottom of the zone for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That one in the corner. Gunnar Henderson down. Top of the third, 2 outs. Pete Alonso past the shortstop for a single. Keeps the inning alive here. Davis Martin so close to striking out the side. Now Taylor Ward up. And fair ball! Pete Alonso not very fast. He's not going to get much farther than third base. Runners on second and third. That will bring up Jeremiah Jackson. He's 1 for 1. First pitch in, strike 1. Next pitch, he fouls off. Strike 2, Martin trying to get out of the jam. The pitch, inside. 1-2 now, tries again. Got the call! Ends the top of the third. Top of the fourth, 1 out. It's Jordan Westberg. Martin caught the corner there. 0-1. That one inside and fouled off. It's an 0-2 count. Martin is fouled off by Westberg again. Tries again now. The 0-2. That one no good. Misses the zone. 1-2 now. Gets the call! And a strikeout! Westberg won't challenge it. 5th inning here. Tyler O'Neill is up next. First pitch, strike 1. That one doesn't get a call. Doesn't look too happy about it. 1-1. That one no good. That one definitely not a strike. 2-1 count. That one feels like it was down the middle. 2-2. Swing and a miss by O'Neill. A strikeout to start off the inning. Jackson Holiday. We're back at the top of the order here. 1 out in the top of the 5th. That one hit center field. And it will be a single for Jackson Holiday. Gunnar Henderson up next. And he hits one opposite field. Will he try to go home? Yes, he will. But he's thrown out at the plate. Tried his odds too much. Holiday comes to regret it. That one went opposite field. A huge hit by Gunnar Henderson. Thrown. Montgomery missed the throw, but it was clearly he tried too far, and he's out. Bottom of the 5th. It's Lennon Sosa. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Fouled off the splitter. 0-1 count. Signed out of Venezuela. Had a pretty good start to the season. He hopes to keep this up all year. It doesn't even have to be this good. 308 is really good. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss at that sinker for the K. Austin Hayes next up. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out in his last at-bat. That one way inside. 1-0. That one was nowhere close. Here's the next pitch. Hayes fouls off the slurve. Bassett's worst pitch has definitely been the slurve tonight. But still, these White Sox hitters not capitalizing. Swing and a miss there at the cutter. It's a 1-2 count. Bassett the pitch. That one inside. 2-2. That sinker was not there. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's a K. Bottom of the 5th here. 2 outs. Miguel Vargas up. It's a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss at the slurve. 5 shutout innings. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. Colton Cowser up. He is the only person who's gotten runs for the Orioles today. He's the only person who scored any runs today. The White Sox still off the board. It's 2-1 count now. That one's in for strike 2. The 2-2 count. That's popped up. It's going to bloop for left field. Cowser going to second. Nice throw. Throws him out to end the top of the 6th. Top of the 6th here. Luis Acuna starts off the inning for the White Sox. Swing and a miss at that sinker. 0-1 count. Trying to step up. This would have been Luis Roberts' role. Luis Robert. So now he's trying to fill in that spot. That would have been Luis Robert. Hits it up the middle. Single for Luis Acuna. Bottom of the 6th. Acuna on first. And they send Acuna. He swipes the bag very easily for strike one. Runner on second. Acuna. A runner in scoring position. That's a ball. That one above the zone, 1-1. Hill looking for a clutch hit. Next pitch. That's in. Strike two. Caught the corner. The 1-2 count. Pitch. High. 2-2. Bassett. Trying to stay strong. Missed it. Full count. Mydroth on deck. Pitch. Missed it. They're going to challenge the call. See what you got. Oh, wow. He just missed it, losing their first challenge. Chase Mydroth. Bottom of the 6th, runners on first and second. They both have a lot of speed. Hits it! Will we see a double play? Yes, we will! It's going to take a hit from Kyle Teal to score Acuna. He's 0 for 2. That one inside. 1-0. He went 1 for 4 in the last game with an RBI. Hits it up the middle. The White Sox finally break the shutout. Yennier Cano coming into the game. Andrew Benintendi, bottom of the 7th. He's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. That sinker, he was late on it. That sinker has a lot of speed. Cano throws very hard. Fouled off there. 0-2. Cano trying to get the 3-pitch K. Swing and a miss. The circle changeup had him fooled. Lenyn Sosa up next. 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch. Swing and a miss. He is just blowing it by him. 0-1 count. Now the next pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Looking for another strikeout. Hits it. Oh, diving out for it is Holiday. What a throw and what a play. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Austin Hayes is up. He's 0 for 2. First pitch. Strike one. 0-1 count. We'll try again. Swing and a miss at the slider at the bottom of the zone. 0-2. Cano. Ball one. That's the first pitch that wasn't a strike. 1-2 count. Fouls it off to stay alive. Try again. Cano. Ball two. 2-2 count. Here we go again. Cano. Swing and a miss. And another K. Jackson Holiday up. He had that big play in the last inning defensively. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss. 0-2. Pitch. Hit. And It falls. And a single for Jackson Holliday. Martin, 7 innings, another fantastic performance. He had one mistake. Just one. So Anthony Dominguez is going to come in. Gunnar Henderson is up. First pitch, ball 1. 1-0. Next one hit. Montgomery can't field it. Wow, that was a double play. And Montgomery making an error. Pete Alonso. A lot of power coming up. 0-1. That one's a ball. 1-1. Dominguez the pitch. Oh, that was a mistake. Dominguez very lucky to be getting that back. 1-2. Fouled off. Try again. The pitch. Crushed. And gone. Pete Alonso blows it open. His second home run of the season. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Derek Hill up. Acuna on first after a single. Acuna gonna steal. Swipes a bag. His 6th stolen base of the season and his 2nd of the day. 0-1 count. Swing and a miss at the circle change. Cano is just racking up K's out there. A chance for another. Got him swinging. Interesting choice to take out Cano and bring in Keegan Akin. Maedro throw for 3. First pitch. Swing and a miss at the fastball. Well, if he's going to pitch like that, I still understand why they have taken Cano out. Akin, beautiful pitches here. 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hits it, and it falls. Acuna will score. 6-2. Tyler Gilbert, the pitcher. Gunnar Henderson is up. There's runners on first and second for the Orioles here. And that one fouled off. Had some pop on that one. The 1-1. Fouls it off. 1-2. Pitch by Gilbert. Fouled off again. Another 1-2. And what a stop! Got him out to stop the damage. Bottom of the 9th. This is the White Sox last chance. Colton Montgomery hits one. Holliday, what a play! He is just a defensive wizard out there. Next up, Andrew Benintendi. Oh, coming in the game is Manataka Murakami. He went 3 for 5 in his last game. Swing and a miss at the fastball. It's better against lefties than he does righties, especially with the power, so see what he's got. Ball 1. That just missed. 1-1 count here. Akin hits hit. Outfield. He gets a base hit. Now he's off to second. That's a double. Wow, welcome to the game. That brings up Lennon Sosa. He's 0 for 3. First pitch. Fouled off for strike 1. It's an 0-1 count now. Sosa hits really well against lefties. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. We'll try again here. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The circle changeup had him fooled. Akin looking for the K. Pitch. It's hit. And they're down to their final out of the game. So it comes... Oh, wow, they're going to take him out of the game here. Dietrich ends coming in. And their final hope is Austin Hayes. Trying to at least keep it alive. Hits it! And the Orioles have swept the White Sox. We're 6-6 on the season now. They're 9-3. Huge win there for the Baltimore Orioles. Taking down a team who looked hot to start the season. Now slowly cooling down. Davis Martin gets the first loss of the season, of his season. One mistake. Bassett just outperformed him. So if you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks and goodbye.